Hi, first graders. Welcome back to Junie B. Jones' Shipwrecked. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. We got 2 chapters to read today, so we're going to jump right into it. Chapter 4 is called Finding Facts. Remember, Mr. Scary just told them that they're going to perform a play for Parents' Night. That day, when I got home from school, Mother was already back from work. I like it when that happens. She was in the kitchen with my dog named Tickle. I gave her a paper Mr. Scary sent home about the play. Her face smiled when she read it. "Oh boy, your class is going to do a play for Parents' Night, huh?" she said. "How fun!" I shrugged my shoulders. "Yeah, only it would be funner if it was a mouse play," I said. "But Mr. Scary says it has to be about dumb old Columbus Day." Mother kept on reading. "Oh, and look at this," she said. "It says that over the weekend you're supposed to look up facts about Columbus and his ships, and whoever has the most facts will get to choose their part first." I rolled my eyes. There she is, rolling her eyes. "Fact number 1, I said, Columbus is not a mouse, and so I don't even care about being in that dumb play." After that, I turned around and I clomped out of the kitchen, kind of grumpy. Tickle clomped with me. We were almost to my room when Mother called after me. "I just don't get it, Junie B," she hollered. "I thought you always wanted to be a star." I stopped clomping. Tickle stopped clomping too. "A star?" I said. "Whoa, I never thought about that situation." I quick turned around and zoomed back to the kitchen. "A star?" I asked. "I could really be a star, do you think? Like the one and only star of the whole entire production, you mean?" Mother grinned. "Well, maybe not the one and only star," she said, "but still, if you bring in the most facts about Columbus, you'll be able to choose any part you want." Just then, my legs jumped all around, very excited. "The star part, Mother," I said. "I'm going to choose the star part." I quick grabbed her hand. "Let's go, hurry, hurry, we have to go to the library to get my facts straight." Mother undid my hand. "Sorry, honey, but we can't go now," she said. "Ollie's right in the middle of his nap, and I don't have a babysitter." I slumped my shoulders, very glum. "Darn it," I said. "Darn it, darn it, darn it. That dumb old baby ruins everything." Mother wrinkled her eyebrows at me. "Ollie's not dumb, Junie B," she said. "And besides, you and I can go to the library tomorrow. Tomorrow will be plenty of time for you to collect your facts." She stood there for a minute. "Or," she said, "if you want to do it right now, we can look up some Columbus facts on the computer. How does that sound?" I grabbed her hand and pulled her to her desk. "Perfect," I said, real squealy. "That sounds perfect." And so me and Mother sat down at her desk and she typed the name of Christopher Columbus on her computer. And wowie wow wow, a jillion pages came up about that guy, because he was famouser than I thought. There were easy pages and hard pages and shorty pages and longy pages and picture pages and poem pages, and there were even song pages. Me and Mother read the pages out loud together. I read the easy pages and she read the hard ones. Then I wrote down lots of important facts we found out, and before I even knew it, I had 18 whole facts printed on my paper. I jumped down from my chair very thrilled. 18! 18! I have 18 whole facts, and 18 is more than my wildest dreams, I said. Then I hugged Mother real joyful, and me and Tickle skipped to and fro and far and wide and round and round and round. Chapter 5, The Winners. Monday morning. Dear First Grade Journal, 18 facts! I got 18 facts! I can't wait to choose my part in the play. This is going to be the time of my life, I tell you. From Junie B., first grader. P.S. 2 more kids are sick from school today, plus Lenny just went to the nurse. P.S. Again. Sheldon is wearing sandwich bags on his hands today. I believe it is to keep the germs off, I believe. Just then, Mr. Scary finished taking attendance, and he said to please put our journals away. "As you can see, we're missing 3 more classmates today," he said, kind of frustrated. "It's going to be hard to do a play with so many people absent, but we'll keep our fingers crossed that our classmates will be back in time to participate." Just then, we heard a rustly sound. Sheldon was crossing his fingers inside his sandwich bags. After he got done, he waved to Mr. Scary very pleasantly. Mr. Scary looked at him for a real long time, then he waved back. Finally, he stood up and walked to the board. "Boys and girls, I thought it would be fun to base our play on the facts you gathered for homework," he said. He picked up the chalk. "If you have a fact you'd like to share, raise your hand and I'll write it on the board. Then, when we've listed all our facts, we can choose our play parts," he said. "Now, who would like to go first?" Jose shot his hand in the air, speedy fast. I have a poem," he said. Then he jumped right up and started to read. "In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. He had 3 ships and left from Spain. He sailed through sunshine, wind, and rain." Mr. Scary smiled. Nice, Jose. That's a great poem you found, he said. Let's see how many facts we can find there. He wrote them down. Columbus was a sailor. Number 2, he had 3 ships. Number 3, he sailed from Spain. Number 4, the year was 1492. Just then, Sheldon started waving his plastic hands, very urgent. I know the names of the ships. I know the names of the ships, he called out. They're the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Excellent job, Sheldon, said Mr. Scary. He printed the names on the board. Nina, Pinta, Santa Maria. Then Mr. Scary started to call on someone else, but Sheldon stood up and read more from his paper. Columbus sailed across the Atlantic Ocean. He landed on some islands near America, he read. Mr. Scary added the new facts to the list. Number 6, sailed the Atlantic Ocean. Number 7, arrived in islands near America. Okay, thank you again, Sheldon, he said. Now I think we should let someone else have a... Sheldon interrupted. My Uncle Vern sailed to an island once, he said. He came back with a woman named Bunny. Sheldon kept on standing there. Aunt Bunny has tattoos, he said. After that, Mr. Scary hurried to Sheldon's desk and he put him back in his chair. May went next. My fact is about the Mayflower, she said. The Mayflower is the ship that brought the Pilgrims to America, and so I am going to be the Mayflower in our Columbus play, because both of our names start with May. Mr. Scary looked curious at her. Yes, but the Mayflower didn't sail to America until over 100 years after Columbus, he said. I know it, she said, but both of our names start with May. Don't you get it? Yes, May, I get it, said Mr. Scary, but we can't change history, so I'm afraid the Mayflower won't be sailing in our Columbus play. May sat down in a huff. Lucille stood right up. My fact is about the Richie Queen of Spain, she said. The Richie Queen of Spain was named Isabella, and she gave Chris the money for the trip. So I'm going to be Richie Queen Isabella in the play, because if there's one thing I know, it's how to be rich. Jose raised his hand. You shouldn't call him Chris, Lucille, he said. In Spain, they call him Cristobal Colon. Lucille made squinty eyes at him. Chris, Cristobal, whatever, she said. A queen can call you whatever she wants to. She fluffed her hair and sat down. That's when I springed up and I waved my paper all around. 18 facts! I have 18 facts, I said, real happy. And so listen to this, people. The Nina was the smallest ship, and the Pinta was the fastest ship, and the Santa Maria was a big old tub. Mr. Scary winked at me. Those are outstanding ship facts, Junie B., said Mr. Scary. Great job. He printed them on the board. And guess what? After that, Shirley told him even more ship facts. And so that's how the whole rest of the morning kept going. Room 1 kept on telling him facts, and Mr. Scary kept on writing them down, until finally we told him every fact in the book. That is the end of Chapter 5. Chapter 6 is called Teamwork.